Pretty good one today, people. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ali here, and welcome to my manga review of Fairy Tail Chapter 483. Now, there are a lot of things in this chapter that I really liked, and there's some things that I didn't really care about, not necessarily hate, but I just didn't care to see it. But overall, it's a great chapter. And before I get into the chapter, there was this page on mangapanda.com where it shows. It seems to me like there's a movie, a fairy tale movie coming out this year, and I'm excited for that because I loved the Phoenix Priestess, the first movie. It was like the animation was fantastic and everything, so I'm excited for that. But anyways, back to the chapter review. First off, you got Jalal and Kagura with Erza. Erza's unconscious, and Kagura's just, come on, stay with me, stay with me. She's just saying, like, come on, wake up. And Jalal, first of all, Nineheart's like, no way, Lady Eileen, and oh my gosh, it's good. But first of all, I'm gonna it's Jalal right now. He says, I'm sorry or something. I shall commit another one more sin. And the next panel, it shows the sky, all the clouds parting, and all you see are the stars. You know it's coming. You know it's coming, and then you see Jalal's rage face. Oh, it was fantastic. The clouds didn't just part from where Jalal is, it parted from like the entire battlefield, and Juvia and everybody's just like, what just happened? Like the clouds are leaving and everything, and Melody's like, hey, form a link with me, Juvia. And apparently when you form a link with somebody that you trust, that you wholeheartedly trust, and you use the link with them, your magic gets amplified or something, which, I mean, honestly, the fight with Juvia and Melody and Zancro and the Necromancer dude from Tartarus, I didn't really care about that fight, honestly, even though Melody is one of my, like, top 5 favorite females of the show. But, yeah. Moving on. So, next page you get Ur versus Leon and Gray, and they're fighting her, and she's just overpowering them and everything, and Leon's like, we don't stand a chance, Ur's too powerful, she's just too powerful. Gray's yelling at him saying like, no, that's not her, and everything, and Gray looks at Leon and says, her death falls solely onto my shoulders, and you damn well know that, because she did sacrifice herself for Gray so that he can live, and so Leon can live, so they can both live. And so he feels responsible for putting that on his shoulders, Gray putting it on his shoulders. So, I mean, I get that. Leon's just on the floor saying, like, you've had, like, a lot of experiences on your journey, haven't you? Sounding all depressed and droopy and saying that one of your sole purposes was to surpass Ur in your journeys, and Gray just picks him up, and he's like, basically he says, like, it's time for you. It's time for your first steps, Leon. Just, like, wake up. And basically just, like, wake up and realize she's not here anymore. You gotta, like, move on. You gotta move forward to the future. Honestly, that was really bumming that it was such a short fight. It was like just a letdown for me, because that's the one fight that I really wanted to see, and it was like really fast with Leon and Gray versus Ur, and we didn't get like a good long fight. We got some cool moves that they were using on each other, but like that was really it. And honestly, the Wendy one, like, I couldn't care less. Like, I feel bad that she is, like, her legs all, like, messed up and everything, but I did not care about that fight with that dumbass Tartaros demon. Couldn't give two shits about the guy. And then Charlotte just flies in saying, like, we're gonna be together forever and shit, and I'm like, okay. Then it jumps to the fight between Laxus and Hades. And I kind of laughed a little bit, because Laxus keeps saying, like, you old geezer, you should just be dead. Your era's over. And he's like, I won't forgive you for what you did to the first master, what you did to her and stuff. And I thought that was pretty funny. But it was a good thing that we didn't get to see that much of a fight. For me, I didn't care about that fight, so I was kind of relieved that they didn't go through like a full fight with them two. And then next page, everybody uses their ultimate moves and stuff, and Wendy uses her Sky Dragon's Crushing Fang. Gray uses his Demon Sword, and Leon uses, I think, a sword. He uses ice wings, like blade ice wings. And Wendy knocks the Tartarus demon out. They knock out, and Juvia and Melody knock out their opponents, and Laxus uses his lightning dragon's jaw on Hades, knocks him out. Then Jalal says, he says, the light of the 7 stars shall be your judge, and Nineheart, he's like, I know your history all too well, put Simon in his way. And then Jalal kind of hesitated a little bit, but then all of a sudden, boom, you see Kagura just slice Simone, and that probably hurt her a lot, even though it wasn't really Simone, that she had to cut him. And she's screaming, that's not my brother and stuff, and she's yelling at Jalal, go on, keep going. You see Jalal's angry face, and then boom, Grand Chariot knocks him out. I gotta say, that panel that they showed Grand Chariot that Jalal uses, like the one thing that we can all say that Hero does well is drawing. It's fantastic. I loved how he draws things, especially that panel. It was so great. Nineheart was a freaking scrub, son. And they go back to Fairy Tail Guild. Natsu's saying, like, come on, I'm gonna go on ahead because I want to go and beat August. Which really pisses me off because he always says he wants to just go out and beat the shit out of, like, the strongest opponent. And Happy and Lucy saying, like, I'm going too and stuff. Everybody's saying, but why would you, like, you're gonna fight August alone? I'm like, everybody's like, that's reckless, like, even for you, Natsu, because August is, like, the strongest individual. But yeah, he says he wants to go, and then Makarov says, I cannot agree to this, and then Natsu and him are arguing and everything, saying, like, you can't go. And then Brandish comes in and she says, you are mistaken, that it would be more accurate to say that he was the strongest individual. And everybody's like, what, how'd you get out of the jail cell? And then Natsu has, like, this weird face that it made me laugh. He's like, I let her out. And everybody's like, what? Like, she's not really a bad person, so I just let her out. Which I thought, it was pretty funny. So then Lucy's like, the strongest individual, what do you mean? Brandish is like, all of you, it appears that you've all gotten the wrong idea. Says, while it could be said that August is the strongest among us, there is also somebody else who has the same title. The same title, alright? She's like, you could say that August, if August is the strongest man, then she is the strongest woman. And it goes to Lady Eileen. And if you see her face, she looks just like Erza. It is her mom. It is her mom. It's gotta be her. Lady Eileen Bessarion, she is one of the Spring 12, and she looks like a badass. What she looks like, the spread on the page, the panel of her, like, close-up, it definitely looks like she's related to Erza. I'm pretty sure that she is her mom. Could be an older sister, but I highly doubt that. It's definitely her mom. And that's how the chapter ends. That was fantastic. I give this chapter an 8 out of 10, mainly because there are some battles that I didn't really care about, like the Wendy versus the Demon, Tartaros, or whatever, and then Melody and Juvia versus Zancro and the Necromancer of Tartaros. Didn't really care about those fights, didn't care about the Laxus and Hades fight, but I wanted to see more of Urs and Leon and Gray's fight, and that didn't happen. I wanted some fights to be shorter, some to be longer. I wanted Jalal to kick Nineheart's ass, but I kind of wanted Nineheart to be a little more of a badass, and he was just a pansy. And yeah, those are my thoughts. I give it 8 out of 10. It was a good chapter. But yeah, like the video if you did. Comment down below on what you thought of the chapter. If you're excited for next chapter, I don't know what's gonna happen. I kind of want to see August, like, real bad, because I just want to see him use his magic and kick ass. And yeah, subscribe to my channel for more reviews, vlogs, live reactions, unboxings, things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I will see you all later.